Is there any provision there in the two laws cited na pwede po kayong magkaroon ng mga agents in order for you to operate lotteries?
Sir, I would...
Yes or no?
Yes,
Nabasa mo,
yes
sabi
po,
mo eh.
Yes po, sir. Although I have...
Saan pong provision po yun?
Sir, it is part of the corporate power of PCSO as a corporation.
Saan nga po yung provision na yun? You're a lawyer, Panyera.
Okay. If I may po, there is no express provision that
There is
PCSO...
no express provision. Where is it provided for?
Your Honor, because PCSO
Hindi,
is...
ang tanong ko po, attorney, is where is it provided for? Where are you coming from?
Okay po. It is provided po, provided, sir, in Section 1, in the first paragraph of Section 1. Yes po. It's indicated here, sir, that it shall have the general powers conferred in Section 13 of Act Number 1459 as amended. So, Your Honor, I respectfully submit that since PCSO is a government-owned and controlled corporation or a government corporation, it has all the corporate powers provided for under the Corporation Code, Your Honor.
Iha, ang tanong ko po, your charter is 1169 and BP 42, which amended 1169. Tama?
Yes po,
That
it was
is
an
your-
amendment.
That is your charter, giving you all the powers and functions. Tama po ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Pero does it give you the power to come up with agents? Yun po ang tanong ko.
Your Honor, what I can say here is that since PCSO is also a corporation, it can only act through natural persons or in some instances juridical persons. And in this case, we had to, as part of its mandate, we had to engage agents to be able to perform our legal mandate to raise funds for the government, Your Honor.
Ang sagot po ninyo, attorney, puro in general terms eh. I'm asking for the specific provision wherein you're given the power in order for you to function pursuant to Section 1 of 1169 na mag-operate kayo ng lottery. Kasi there's no question na pwede kayong mag-operate ng lottery. But for you to hire agents, I think that is not provided for by law. Di po ba?
Attorney, can
Your
you
Honor,
reply on that?
Your Honor,
please.
may I refer you to Section 9 of RA 1169. Section 9B provides that consistent with the purposes of this act, to determine and approve the most effective organizational framework for the office and its staffing pattern, to fix the salaries and determine the reasonable allowances, bonuses, and other incentives of its officers and employees may be recommended by the general manager. And with respect to the last provision, and to provide the manner of hiring and compensating on a contractual basis such sales and other personnel as may be required for its operations, subject to pertinent civil service and compensation laws, Your Honor. And
wala yung word na agent or your authority to engage the services of agents. It's not provided for in the two laws. Pinipilit mo lang eh.
Your Honor, that is the position of PCSO that we can engage agents under our based on our charter and as
I
our
agree. In your opinion, Madam Chair, but that is only your opinion. Insofar as the provisions of law are concerned, wala naman po nakalagay eh. Di po ba? You as a lawyer should know that. Tama?
As I said earlier, there is no express provision in Republic
Yes.
Act 1169.
Yes. You provided it in your 2020 IRR. Or you don't know that?
If Your Honor is indicating, is referring to section, to the 2020 STLR RIRR, it provides the procedure on how PCSO will operate a small town lottery, and this includes the engagement of agents of PCSO to assist PCSO in its
Yes.
collection of STL bets, Your Honor.
Kasi Iha, you were not with PCSO before, right? Kasi iba yung lawyer na nakakaharap namin ng mga previous hearings nito in the previous congresses. Tama?
Yes, Your Honor. I just
Yes.
assumed the position last January
Oo.
2020.
Kasi yung mga ibang abogado dati ng PCSO, nag-agree sila na wala talagang provision sa batas yung pagkakaroon nyo o pag-engage nyo ng agents to conduct lotteries. Kayo lang ang pwedeng mag-conduct ng lottery, the PCSO. But not to engage agents to conduct lottery. No. Those are two different things. Would you agree?
Your Honor, as I said, since this is an
Hindi,
agency
tanong mo
relationship,
naman, would you agree with my premise? Sagutin
No,
mo yung tanong ko muna,
um,
umiiwas ka eh.
most respectfully, Your Honor, I do not agree with your premise that PCSO cannot engage agents because under agency relationship, the agent is acting beyond, within the scope of authority of the principal, and
Then
the
what
acts of
is
the
your
agents.
authority, Madam Attorney, na mag-hire kayo ng agents? Yun ang hinahanap ko, Antimano. What is your legal basis?
Yes, Your Honor. I would respectfully submit the position that under the Republic Act 1169 and even the agency relationship, the corporation code, PCSO as a juridical entity can engage agents and can exercise the powers that are granted to a corporation or a juridical person, Your Honor.
May I interject a bit? I read the 1169. Only 12 section to, attorney. Under this 12 section, saan particularly yung provision mo that agents can be hired?
As Mr. Chair, as I mentioned earlier po to Mr. Vice Chair, there is no express provision that PCSO can contract agents.
Okay, so kung walang express provision, so these agents cannot be hired by PCSO unless PCSO themselves can conduct that, will conduct that, ano?
Yes, Your Honor. Because the premise of agency, Your Honor, is that the agents being engaged are acting within the authority of PCSO. It is an extension of PCSO that helps PCSO fulfill its mandate. So the basis of this agency agreement would be, again, the Republic Act
Okay,
1169.
pero still, doon sa premise po ng ating pong Vice Chairman, kahit balibaliktad mo yung 1169, wala yung agent doon. Am I correct?
There is no express provision of agents.
That's it. Okay, Congressman Acop.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Dahil yung sa previous Congress, when JM Robles was not still the manager, inamin nga nila na wala rin express provision and therefore, they cannot conduct their lottery hiring or engaging the services of agents. And that is why in 2020, inilagay nyo sa yung revised IRR, yung provision of Section 4 implementation, Madam Attorney, for your information. The STL shall be implemented as mass-based local lottery of the national government. Underscored, the PCSO shall be allowed to engage authorized agent corporation to accomplish the objectives of the RIRR. Kinurek ninyo yung mali. Pero mali pa rin yung pag-correct nyo. If you provide a provision of your IRR not included in the intent of the law, it is known as Ultra Vires Act, di ba, Attorney? Yes.
Your Honor,
Hindi, sagutin mo muna yung tanong ko. Hindi ba? if you provide in your IRR a provision that is not included in the provision or intent of the law, it is known as ultra vires act. O hindi mali yung pagkaintindi ko nung nag-aaral din ako ng batas.
Your Honor, from what I understand, an ultra vires act is where an entity acts beyond the authority given to such entity.
Agree.
In this case, I respectfully again submit that in addition to Republic Act 1169, there must be other laws that would have to be considered, and actions from the executive office to determine if the actions of PCSO may be considered beyond its authority. So in this case po, going to the 2020 STLRIRR, Your Honor, this was issued pursuant to Section 10 of Republic Act 1169. And pursuant to Republic Act 1169, this was submitted before the Office of the President, and this was approved by the Office of the President. And after its publication and posting, it was only then that it became effective and applied by PCSO in its SCL operations, Your Honor.
We all know that. You know why, Madam Attorney? 2016 pa ito iniimbestigahan eh. I was then a congressman then. Inumpisa na natin itong problema na ito eh. Hanggang ngayon, ito pa rin ang problema. Yung authority ninyo. Kaya, I beg to disagree with you, with your opinion, Madam Attorney. Dahil, as I can see, there is no, as you have admitted, there is no express provision in the law which would give you that power. And you put it in your RIRR. And when you do that, the provision that you put there is considered an ultra vires act. Di po ba? GM Robles, your charter is known as Republic Act number 1169, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. Kailan po na-approve ito?
Originally 1935, Your Honor.
1935? Hindi. I think that's the presidential decree, if I'm not mistaken. I'm talking about RA number 1169.
Um, 1934, and it was amended in 1979, Your Honor.
Your charter was approved in, hindi ko alam kung sino yung nagsasabi po sa inyo. Siguro pag-aralin nyo ng gusto. Kasi I have a copy of Republic Act number 1169, was approved on June 18, 1954. Hindi po 1934. So, pag-aralin
Apologies,
nyo
Your
po ng
Honor, it
todo.
was 1954.
Opo. And it was amended. Correct po yung sinabi nyo by BP number 42, approved in September 24 of 1979. Tama.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, may I ask, is there any provision of law here na mag-conduct po kayo ng e-lotto?
Your Honor, there is none because our e-lotto, as we have now, is a betting platform. It is not a game.
If that is your answer, GM, what is your legal basis in conducting such? Ano po ang legal basis ninyo? Bakit kayo nag-ooperate nito?
Your Honor, our mandate is to raise funds for charity, and this is one of the modes or the activities that we do for increasing our revenues.
Tama po, kasi under Section 1, Paragraph A, you are supposed to conduct lotteries. Tama po.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, dito po sa provision lahat ng batas na ito, Republic Act number 1169 at saka BP Batasan Pambansa number 42, Is there any provision? Meron po bang provision dito na pwede kayong magkaroon ng agents?
Your Honor, can I call in my legal to explain this? Hindi po ako lawyer, so... Sige po, si Attorney Leia Jimenez was the head of our legal.
Yung pong, Madam Gabuyo, in the last hearing, ang sinabi po ninyo you have a total of 100 authorized agent corporations. Tama po ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
And the income of the PCSO was 29.6 billion.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. And what is the basis of this and where did this come from?
This come from the GMRR.
GMMRR.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. Guaranteed minimum monthly retail receipts by the AACs.
Yes, Your Honor.
Tama?
Yes po.
Yes. So, as you have reported also during the pandemic, the number was 59. Tama rin po ba?
During the pandemic, 63 po.
63. Kamali yung aming COMSEC. In 2021, your AACs went up to 82 with an income of 21 billion. Tama po ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
And in 2022, it increased to 85 AACs with an income of 28 billion.
Yes, Your Honor.
Tama po. And in 2023, the income of the PCO was 29.6 billion. 100 po ang authorized agent cooperative. Tama?
Yes, Your Honor.
Bakit ganito lang po ang increase? I think that this was asked by the chairman in the last meeting.
Because, Your Honor, during 2021, marami po tayong mga AEC na terminate because of yung...
Yes, in 20...
From 2021 to 2022, there's a 31.91% increase. And then from 2022 to 2023, it's 4.41 because of the number of terminated AACs po.
Now, yung pong pag-increase ng GMMRR ng mga AACs, how is that determined?
Based on the PMRR set baseline of the PCSO, the 30% of the voting population times minimum wet times 30 days po.
Hindi po ba ito dapat ay based dun sa collection ng AACs? Yes?
That's why
yung
may set...
pag-increase ng GMMRR would be based dun sa pag-increase ng collection ng mga AACs. Are you trying to tell me na pag ganito na lang yung GMMRR ko hindi na mag-i-increase kahit na lumalaki yung collections ko?
Hindi po, Your Honor. Pag nagkaroon po tayo, sometimes po nire-review po ng SCG yan, and then pag subject po sila for renewal, nag-i-increase po ang GMRR ng ating mga AACs po.
How do you determine the increase kung hindi nyo alam yung actual increase ng collections po nila?
Based on the voting population po.
So, pag hindi nag-increase yung voting population, hindi po kayo hindi po nag-i-increase yung GMMRR. Kasi doon po ang basehan ninyo yung voting population hindi yung increase in actual sales.
Sometimes po yung minimum bet po ng corporation po, nag-increase din po.
Hindi po yun ang katanungan ko kasi sa tingin ko kasi nalulugi ang gobyerno Malaki ang lugi ng gobyerno nito, Madam Gabuyo. Sa tingin ko dahil ang basihan lang ninyo is yung number of voting population. If I compare the number of voting population doon sa increase ng actual sales niya, kung baga sa sa voting addition, kung sa actual sales multiplication, yun po yung tingin ko rito. And therefore, the government is losing revenues if your basis is the voting population, not the actual sales of the AACs. Ginagawa nyo yun dahil nahirapan kayong i-monitor yung actual sales nila. Yun na lang ang sabihin po ninyo. And I will accept that. Di po ba? You cannot monitor the actual sales of the different AACs. You do not have that capability. Hindi man lang ninyo dinevelop since 2016 up to now. With the help of DICT, pwede naman gumawa ng application na pwedeng i-monitor yan Di po ba? Madam Gabuyo?
Yes, Your Honor, I agree po.
Yes. Ikaw naman Kaya nalulugi ang ating gobyerno rito. Now, let's leave that topic. Let's go to yung inyong AACs. Meron na po ba kayong narinig ko kanina sa pagtatanong ni Honorable Flores, may mga terminate kayo ng AACs, right? Would that be correct?
Sorry, Your Honor.
Kanina, sa pagtatanong ni Honorable Flores, inamin po ninyo na may mga terminate kayong AACs.
Yes po.
Tama po. And ang basis po, hindi sumusunod sa patakaran ng PCSO. Tama?
Yes po.
Yes. Kagaya ng could you give us examples of it?
We have AACs that failed to remit their GMRR. And then, meron din pong mga violation po for change of officers nang hindi po, without the approval of the PCSO,
Okay.
shareholders po.
Yes. Now, may I ask, meron po ba kayong terminate na AAC na nagko-conduct ng bookies?
Meron po yung sa,
Out of the 100 or sa terminate nyo, nasa akin yung listahan ng terminate ninyo dito. Kung sa listahan na ibinigay nyo po sa amin na terminate ninyo from National Capital Region, Northern and Central Luzon, Southern Tagalog and Bicol Region, Visayas, and Mindanao, ilan po kayang AACs ang terminate ni po ninyo because of them engaging ng bookies?
just one, Your Honor, it's yung Negros Oriental po.
Iisa lang? Samantalang sinasabi ng PNP na ang daming AACs na nagko-conduct ng bookies. Iisa lang ang na-terminate ninyo? When in fact, you have terminated so many AACs for other violations other than conducting bookies. Bakit kaya?
Because
Ano po ang dahilan?
wala po kasi kaming nare-receive na report coming from PNP for the illegal gambling po.
General
That
Peralta,
involved the AACs po.
General Peralta, you
Yes,
are
sir.
the official representative of the new Chief Philippine National Police. Tama po ba?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Would you agree with the statement of Madam Gabuyo?
Sir, can I first confer with my directors of the IDM and operations pertaining to this, whether we were able to submit reports to the to Madam Mansa.
By all means, General.
Hello, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, according to my directors of investigation and operations, every time our chiefs of police will conduct operations, they are literally coordinating with the local managers of PCSO. So in this effect, they were able to submit reports to PCSO.
No, Madam Gabuyo, narinig po ninyo yung sagot ng PNP na hindi po totoo yung inyong statement na wala po kayong nare-receive na report galing sa kapulisan. Sino kaya ang nagsasabi ng totoo?
Sir, I would like to ask the PNP po kasi sabi po nila they are coordinating with our branch managers. So, as to the report po na merong illegal activity yung aming AACs.
Marami.
Wala
Kaya
po
ako
kami.
alam ko yun.
Opo, pero wala po kaming nare-receive na official na report coming from the PNP.
Sige.
Yes, they are coordinating po pag may nahuhuli po sila.
May I interject, Congressman? A bit lang. In accordance with your IRR, Article 1, Section 3, it is within your power to supervise, control. Di ba? Maliwanag. Asan ba yung ano? Basahin ko sa'yo. The STL is a state-run local lottery under the control and supervision of the PCSO. So in other words, kung hindi mo alam that merong mga ganitong mga reporting ang branch office sector, ito yung boss na tinatawag in every part of the country, di ba? They should have done something to report all these illegal activities because we in the grounds, no, like us, congressman, kita namin yung mga nangyayari eh. Pero kayo wala kayong nakikita? That's impossible.
May mga report po coming from our branch offices na illegal activities but not yung illegal na STL po namin na nagko-conduct ng illegal.
Wala kayong ganung report?
Opo, yung AACs po. Kasi may
Because
provision naman
You
po
know
kami.
why? What's the reason why? You don't have that kind of report that the STL operators are the one conducting the illegal activities? Because you are violating your own rules. Under section, I think that is for a while, Congressman, I just wanted to put this into record that under, I think, section section 18, your own IRRR, yung updated list nyo ng sales force nyo and employees with their corresponding ID numbers and specimen, copy furnish dapat ang PNP regional office and even the PNP stations. Diba? Updated. Lahat ng listahan.
Yes, we have that monthly po.
Okay. So, kung hawak niyo po ang lahat ng listahan ng mga employees ninyo, yung mga kubrador, lahat ng ganon, dito kasi wala silang, dito mandated sila to put up their own uniforms and all the IDs as well, di ba?
Yes po.
So, kung meron na kayong listahan na ganito, in other words, control mo na yung environment nila, di ba?
Yes po.
So, ang dami na uhuli na PNP, pero nangyayari, hinahabol nyo lamang yung yung issuance of certificate that they are actually a certified employees of that operator.
Based on our records
Because
po.
in the last hearing that we conducted, doon nagkakaroon ng problema yung mga PNP officers natin na kapag sinasubmit na yung pangalan, saka pa lang kayo nag-i-issue nung tinatawag na certification that they are actually a part of that AAC. Whereas yung submitted na hawak nila, wala naman yung mga pangalan doon. That's the reason why they're filing cases against them. So,
Ay,
in that case, Ms. Gabuyo, you are violating your own rules. If ever that they have apprehended and they're filing cases, dapat kung anong hawak lamang nila na listahan that updated, yun lang dapat.
yes po, Your
They,
Honor.
they don't have to ask your permission that they're filing cases against these people.
You're correct, Your Honor. Yung sinasubmit po sa kanilang list po, meron pong mga pangalan yun
Bakit
with ID.
Bakit naghahabol pa kayo ng mga certification na galing sa PCSO para padadala sa PNP?
Nire-request po yun ng
AAC?
PNP na once na merong silang nahuli, nagre-request po sila sa PCSO kung yun based dun sa
Nagre-request
list
ba
po
kayo,
nila.
General Peralta? Or you don't need to ask permission from the PCSO dahil in accordance with their own rules and regulation, copy furnish kayo ng listahan ng AAC. Kung ihawak nyo na po yung listahan kung sino yung mga employees na yon, you don't need to ask permission from PCSO anymore because it is their responsibility in accordance with Section 18 that kung may updated within 48 hours, nakalagay dito, within 48 hours, effective na po yun, yun ay hawak ninyo at hindi nyo na kailangan pa humingi ng certification that these people are indeed a part of the AAC operator. Yun ang sinabi ng provision ng batas eh. So, General Peralta, from now on, you don't need to consult with them. Just get the copy furnish. The exact number of employees. Kasi kung hawak nyo na yung exact number of employees at hindi in-update ng PCSO sa inyo, within 48 hours upon the NCR department that they will be receiving all these documents from the AAC, then tuloy nyo na yung kaso.
Yes,
Kasuhan
sir.
nyo na lahat.
Yes, Your Honor.
Is it
We'll,
clear?
do that, sir. Yes, sir.
And then, PCSO, dapat ina-update nyo ang PNP every now and then. Kung meron sila idadagdag, meron silang babawasin, ayan, ang liwanag. Oh.
We have receiving copies po
And
from
even all these STL booths. Ayan, nakalagay dito. Updated list of existing STL station and STL booths. Copy furnish the PNP regional office and the
Yes.
PNP station.
We are doing that po. We are providing, the AAC is providing them a list.
Okay. So, Congressman Akop? Hindi,
Mr. Chair, kaya kailangan yung certification para ma-acquit yung yung dinimanda ng pulis. Kasi kung may certification na membro sila o empleyado sila ng AAC, di-dismiss ng prosecutor yung kaso or bukis. Yun naman katotohanan
and in that case, Congressman Akop, being a lawyer, if I may ask our good gentleman, if you have your own rules na sinasabi ng ganito, tapos kumuha sila ng authority coming from you issuing a certification na sila ay that is in violation of your own rules. So ang tanong ko, Congressman, being a lawyer, anong responsibility ng PCSO dito?
Malaki dahil these AACs are their agents according to them. Oh. Di ba? Dapat kontrolado nila yung agents nila. They're their agents. Di po ba? Pero as it is, pinapasa nila yung responsibilidad na yon sa kapulisan. Kailangan pang mag-report ng pulis na itong AAC na ito ay nagko-conduct ng bukis para actionan nila. I think that is what I can see as insofar as the answers of Madam Gabuyo is concerned.
Lastly, no, GM, can we kindly confirm, assure us that the final list of all these employees, the numbers of employees and what do you call that, the sales force of each and every operators in the whole country have to be submitted and given to the regional directors and the different PNP stations in the all over the country for us to find out and submit to us, submit to this committee, all those sales force and employees of every operators for us to find out na kung nag-file na ang mga PNP tapos nag-issue pa rin kayo ng certificate outside that that submitted copy sa regional offices and to this committee, then you are in violation of your own rules. Can we have a commitment
Yes, Your Honor. In fact, as a matter of procedure, every month po nagsasubmit.
sa regional
Updated
office?
po yan sa PNP. Nagsasubmit po kami.
Bakit pa kayo humihingi? General Peralta, nagsasubmit pala sila GM. Ba't humingi pa kayo ng authority ng certification that these people are really under the wings of this AAC? There must be somebody lying on this hearing, ha?
Your Honor, if
Yes,
I may.
GM.
I think we have been doing writing always to Chief PNP, the regional director, provincial director. Whenever meron pong complaints yung AAC of illegal gambling, immediately po we write even the Chief PNP, the regional director. That's on record po. We can furnish you all our communication na ginagawa namin if there are reports po of illegal gambling. Doon naman, in the matter of the AACs engaging in illegal gambling, of course, we would love to have something concrete po, like a report po. But we have not received po any report from the PNP regarding an AAC engaging in illegal gambling.
Okay, so
I'm sure marami
Yeah.
pong balita, but we have to act on something po.
para maging ano po tayo, magkaroon tayo ng transparency and kapraso na lang, Congressman Akop. So, please give us the list, no, nung lahat ng mga sales force nila. Kasi within that sales force, no, at outside yung mga tao na nakalagay doon, then the PNP can file a case against them. Kasi ibig sabihin, illegal sila. Hindi kasi kasama ng pool ng mga employees eh. And that will correct the problem that we are discussing in the last hearing about the issuance of business permit. Kasi kung meron tayong sales force na hawak natin lahat, no? The oversight power of this committee, and then the PNP, the regional office, the PNP station, the PCSO, then kita na natin na itong mga empleyado at itong mga STL booths, beyond this are all illegals. Simple as that. Beyond this, pwede na kayo mag-file without asking any certificate coming from the PCSO. Maliwanag?
Yes, Your
Maliwanag,
Honor.
diba?
Pwede po ba digital file na lang po?
Yes,
para-
yes sir. Yes sir.
We'll do that po.
Thank you po. Congressman Ako, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. In the last hearing, meron pong NBI. Nandito po rin ba ang NBI? Yes. Kayo po ba yung nandito rin nung last hearing?
Hindi po, Your Honor.
Yeah. Kasi in the last hearing, if my memory serves me right, may statement yung NBI na meron silang inireport na isang AAC na dalawa ang betting station, isa illegal, isa legal. And they brought it to the attention of PCSO. Wala naman nangyari. That is why I'm asking kung nandito pa rin yung inyong representative in the last hearing. Kasi yun po yung istorya ang sinabi niya eh.
Your Honor, it was Agent Santiago who narrated that facts. I was here and I heard his statements, Your Honor.
So in other words, you were present in the last hearing also.
On that hearing, yes, Your Honor.
Yes, and you listened and you know the facts of the case.
Not the whole facts of the case, Your
And
Honor.
then sinabi niya,
Yes, Your Honor.
yes, di ba?
Yes,
Ang
Your Honor.
sinabi niya, in the report, may nahuli na AAC, dalawa ang betting station, di ba? Yung isa official, yung isa illegal.
Yes, Your Honor. Yung pong legal sarado, yung pong illegal bukas.
Yun ang bukas. Kasi para mas maraming papasok dun sa illegal na operations niya. Di po ba?
Yes, sir.
Yes. And we asked kung ano ang ginawa ng inyong agent. Tama po ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. At sinabi, he informed PCSO.
Yes, Your Honor.
Pero walang nangyari.
As of this state, Your Honor, wala pa pong result.
Yes. And as a matter of fact, I think kinausap niya si GM. Would that be correct?
Based on my recollection, Your Honor, it is correct.
It's correct, yes.
Yes,
Yun ang statement niya, di ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
O, kahit na matandaan ako, natatandaan ko naman yun.
Your Honor, if I may, can we be furnished a copy of that, Your Honor? Kasi it's unnatural to report directly sa akin po. We have our branches and our AGM for that.
GM, you address your issue
To the
with the
chair.
chairman. Kasi ang rules namin po dito, before you can speak, you should ask permission from the chair.
Yeah, may I remind everybody,
Pardon,
but
please. Mayor,
before you,
my apologies.
yeah, before you speak, may I remind everybody before you speak to ask permission from the chair. Okay? Thank you so much. You can proceed, Congressman Nakop. Oh yeah. GM, you wanted to explore your reply?
Yeah,
please?
if you're, Mr. Chair, if we be provided of that report, so we could act on it, I would like to be appraised of that, specifically that report that was being said sa akin.
Okay, we will be giving you the copy of I think better give them the conversation that transpired in the last hearing. We'll be giving you the but the actual do we have a report that was submitted to the Congress about that, or it was all manifested in the last hearing?
It was manifested in the last hearing.
So there's no
Mr.
actual
Chair.
giving us the actual report.
I believe, Your Honor, there is a memorandum report as regards that incident, and
Can you kindly give us
we
the
will request
memorandum? Yeah.
Attorney Santiago to produce
Yeah.
and submit it before this committee, Your Honor.
Yes, can you kindly give us the memorandum report,
Yes, Your Honor.
and then we will be giving it to GM Robles. Proceed, Congressman Ako.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. If I remember it right, meron pa kayong pinakitang video clip, di ba? Tama, meron kayong video clip.
I cannot recall the video clip, Your Honor.
May video clip dun eh. Pinakita yung mesa. Na dalawa. Sarado yung, ang explain, sarado yung legal, yung illegal ang bukas. Di ba?
I believe so, Your Honor. Maybe it was in the last hearing. I was here in the hearing before the last hearing, and I was not able to witness that presentation, Your Honor. Sorry, Your Honor.
Sige, thank you.
GM Rojas, can't you recall that situation that transpired in your office regarding that issue? I think that was an issue that was conducted in your office.
I will try to, Your Honor, Mr. Chair, I will try to research if you have ever had that. Kasi normally that would be directed to the branch operations kasi conduct po ng AAC.
Pero
So I don't remember po having that report, so I would like to see it po.
sige, can we invite those personalities from NBI to be here in the next hearing?
Yes, Your Honor, we will submit the name of the agent, Your Honor.
Oh, yes, and also do we have the copy of the video? So I will just check it out. All right.
Salamat po.
Okay, go ahead, Congressman Akop.
Madam Gaboyo, doon po sa report ninyo, merong regular, may renewal, may provisionary, right? May know how many years would an AAC operate before they will renew their contract with you?
3 years po, Your Honor.
3 years. Dito po sa report ninyo, merong nag-umpisa ng 2006 ang status for renewal. How is that?
Every 3 years po, nire-renew po sila. Nag-start po siya ng operation ng 2006, tapos every 3 years po, nare-renew po.
Kasi ang report po ninyo dito nakalagay, for example, umpisa natin sa NCR, Chivalric Incorporated. Nag-operate siya since 2017 for renewal. Ang status. Anong
Ah.
ibig sabihin nito?
Ang status po niya sa amin is renewed na po. Renewal.
So in other words, you're trying to tell us na itong hiningi namin na report po sa inyo, hindi po ito yung current status.
Yan po yung current po.
Ito po yung current?
Yes po.
Eh kasi, basahin mo yung
Ito na,
kwan.
ito na.
Ito nga yung sa akin eh.
Yes po. Ang status po nila
List
sa
of operations, STLA says, as of April 23, 2024. Tama?
Yes po.
Chivalric Incorporated. Approved area of operation, Marikina City, Mandaluyong City, San Juan City, Pasig City. Operational since 2017. Ang status renewal. Paki-explain nga po ito.
Because po sa IRR namin, tatlo po yung status ng ating AAC, probationary, regular, and renewal po. So probationary po is 1 year, and then they will be on a regular status after 3 years, and then after 3 years po, puro renewal na po yun, ang status po. So yun po yung naging consistent with our IRR. Renewal po yung tawag po namin sa mga AACs na nagre-renew po.
So, if we go to Northern and Central Luzon, yung Lake Tahoe Gaming and Amusement Corporation, Angeles City, Pampanga ang area of operation. Ang date niya na start ng operations is 2006. Ang status po niya ay renewal. Anong ibig sabihin nun? Kasi if I understand it correctly, 2006, ngayon pa lang siya magpaparenew.
Hindi
Yun
po.
po ba?
Your Honor, ganito po kasi yon. After nilang ma-regular, puro renewal na po every 3 years po.
Dapat hindi ba renewed ito, hindi renewal? Kasi ang pagkaintindi ko nito, it is subject for renewal ito. Kung na-renew nyo pala, dapat ito renewed para alam namin yung current status.
Sige po, Your Honor, we will correct po.
Thank you.